the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, with Z-Ball and Thugs are at odds, at each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. Catch cases, hoping to judge R&Rs, but most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhymes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. And guys, for the Bulls, what a sour way to end the season. No trip to the playoffs. All that's left for them now is to play the dreaded spoiler role. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is to believe. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, Andre Roberson. At power forward, Serge Ibaka. At the other forward position, Serge.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And they're 18 games off the lead. Not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on any given night.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contender.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The rugged duel of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Great positioning on the putback. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in the good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then also just the niftiness with that tip in, just a quick touch, again, before the defense knows what hit him.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Here's Butler. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. There's Rose with the 3. Shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Adams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Gibson with the steal. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
And Adams kicks to Ibaka, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Brooks checked in for Derrick Rose. Waiters, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Brooks from outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Mark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. And is this year also for Oklahoma City. Foy's checked in. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. Back to Waiters. And that one's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Dunleavy, the pass to Gasol. Bulls moving the ball around. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little smooth layup. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brooks outside. To the left wing. Here's Mirotic. Dishes to Brooks. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Moore with the steal. Now here's Noah, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Brooks. Back to Mirotic. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. McDermott dishes to Brooks. Moore right side. And the Bulls get it back. 3-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assist.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end. Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
Here's Roberson. He averages about 5 points a game. No good from Durant.
Oklahoma City foul call.
Pau Gasol was the number 3 pick back in 2001. He managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark, who was a second-round pick, could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good, too. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
To end the foul, and brother Mark, both of them.
Which is because they started out so low. I'd simply say that if I had to work with on the season.
And guys, that's really enough.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his new. I think Mark was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Dion Waiters. Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Westbrook in at the guard position.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
Hey, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chicago making some changes. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Cantor checked in for the Thunder. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Oh! Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So for the Bulls, McDermott's checked in for Portis. Etuan Moore comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Out left of the wing. Deflects the pass. And Mirotic kicks it to Noah. And it's Moore penetrating. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Moore's got 5 points so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Cantor kicks to Waiters. Here's Morrow. It's all in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. One of the most dominant players in 2014 is Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Here's Roberson. No good. Good D by Gasol.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And it's Rose missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford.
Russell Westbrook.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. And another fast break for Oklahoma City. Thunder running. And Gibson sends it back. Durant against Gasol. Outside Rose. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And Westbrook, here we go. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Again, Ibaka missing. Chicago trailing here. And here is Gibson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Rose. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Ibaka outside. Another miss by Ibaka.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding is...
Second shot opportunity.